Alright, so today guys, we got another impression. This is an updated of the Decimas kit. This is the camo variant of what they would wear, and pretty much you'd see them a lot with a bunch of mismatching, or mainly this full camo setup, or wool and camo pants, or full wools. So let's break this down pretty much. So this is the kit. Do a 360 for y'all. Pretty much right now, equipment wise, I have an original Italian World War II belt. Wartime, these are wartime Carcano pouches. You can tell by having a buckle right here up at the top. Others that are not wartime do not have the buckle. Post-war or older ones. The beret, this is a normal beret, but what makes it different is that it has an anchor for the special unit, the Navy, that I portrayed at 10th Assault Navy Flotilla, one of my Italian impressions, and it has stamped inside your head size. Pretty much just throw it on, look at pictures, you'll see how each soldier wore it differently. And canteen, mainly you can very rarely find originals, but the post-war, they used exactly the same ones, but it's just a different cover. This one's brown. The originals would have the gray-green wool tunic type color to it, like this cap, it'd have that cover instead of the brown. You can get fabric and sew it on. That's what I'm gonna do at some point, once I get some fabric from the unit. And then I have an original 1933 gas mask bag without the gas mask. I bought it with a pouch and a gas mask bag. It didn't have the gas mask. I want to get one at some point, but for what it is, it's great. It's great. It's the 1933 model. And then, as you saw from the 360 on my back here, this is the model 33, I think, or it's the M29 model of the assault pack, you could call it, more or less like a 2 to 3 day camping pack that each soldier would be given when they're marching to a different position or camp or whatnot. So what I have on top of it is a German wool blanket. I need to get an Italian one, but the Italians did use German stuff, so it's most likely that you could see that. And then at the bottom would be your tilo. I don't have a tilo. At the bottom is one of my other camo smocks that I have to make it look like a tilo, but pretty much this is what it would look like. And then to the uniform, this is the specific Decimas camo tunic that you'd always see. Other guys would wear like field-made tunics, or other type of tunics you see in pictures, or wool tunics and stuff. Since it's summer and hot, look at here, I'm going to go down some. And then wool pants, this is wool pants, not wool camo pants. So normal boots, I'm sure in the gym and no boots. Most of this stuff I got on Shop, but as you can see, there's a lot of different variants of the M29 pattern. He used a post-war tilo, that's why it's like the bluish. I can throw up pictures of stuff with the close pattern, because this is close to it. Like this is, you don't see the blue, you see more of like a green color. I'll put pictures up of the impressions and such, and what the camo would look like. Alright, so yeah, and then the pouches, these are actually, I traded them with my buddy for I traded my poster ones for wartime ones because he had like 3 of them. The only problem is it has a little cut here, a hole that I need to stitch up. So I'm gonna get a leather sewing kit and sew it up. But the other patch is great, and it's better because it's actual wartime. And with my other impression that I do, you need a wartime one for the suspenders. And the next impression video, I'll show you guys that. But yeah, this is it for the whole impression. I'll see you guys.